Hello, and welcome back to Factorio. We are still building out the factory, the make everything. It's happening very slowly, but I've been babysitting it a bit off stream. I'm aware that last episode ran on quite a lot. However, we are up to 69.1% of 70% of research to get towards the next age. So I'm pretty excited by that. We have two jobs which I'm quite keen to get done, and I'm not sure which order to do them in. The first is to properly design and blueprint our new city block design with flooring, and the second is to look at wafers. We also have another task I'd like to add on. So we've got semiconductor wafers, remove legacy bus. I'm just going to let the bots deal with that once the legacy bus has bot coverage. Semiconductor wafers lets us do solar panels. I'm adding fast road asphalt because I would like to upgrade our road surface. Now I'm a little bit torn because the transport drones mod gives us I can't see it now. Where is it? Okay, so it gives us the road recipe, which is made from coal and stone bricks, which is what we've been using. Then it's got the fast road, which is made from concrete and crude oil. And that gives us a speed boost of 200% versus 150 for this. However, I wanted really to use asphalt from the asphalt paving mod. And this is more expensive, actually. Let's just double check. This is 50 crude oil. This is 30 crude oil and 30 heavy. And then some stone brick. So I guess the stone brick is cheaper. But the asphalt paving flooring is 150, just like the basic road. So unfortunately, these mods aren't quite balanced. However, I like the look of the asphalt roads quite a lot. And if you make asphalt roads, you get these road markings. So I would have the option of decorating the intersections, which could be fun, couldn't it? So I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do is start looking at wafers, and then if I get stuck with wafers partway through, we'll start looking at roads. So, recipe book. To make wafers. Okay, there are... Ooh, okay. Semiconductor wafer requires crushed gold, sand, and hydrofluoric acid. So sand's easy, we know how to make that. Crushed gold, I am guessing we need a gold patch to mine it and then to crush the chunks, but I'm not entirely sure, so I guess we will find out. And hydrofluoric acid I have no idea about. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so hydrofluoric acid seems to be used in quite a lot of stuff. And it's produced by the thorium-232 process. I'm guessing that's a loop. Or the hydrofluoric acid one. Okay, hydrofluoric acid requires sulfuric acid, which we can do, and fluorite. Fluorite is the product of dirty water. Dirty water is the product of just a ton of things, including gold purification. We can also make it from sand and water. Okay, so that looks like quite a bunny trail. So maybe the first thing to look at, can we go back? Sorry. So we can make dirty water from gold. So we produce pure gold in a centrifuge. It's unlocked by dirty water. Okay, which we haven't done yet. So let's have a look at the dirty water. Okay, so dirty water production is all the way down here. That's quite a way off. Okay, so let's have a look. And it's behind computer age, so that's not happening. So I've got a feeling that wafers might not be the first thing we can do right now. Let's have another look at those recipes. All right. I'm sorry I can't make this widget bigger. I pressed Control Plus earlier, but it didn't do the job I was expecting. Okay. All right. So how else can we make? I'm thinking perhaps there's a tech progression bug here. Okay, so I can make it from. It reckons I can make dirty water from gold purification. So gold chunks water. Okay, that's the way to do it then. For now. Oh, good. We've unlocked computer age. That's very exciting. So maybe I should be looking at gold as the next thing to deal with. Okay, so we can get pure gold out from gold chunks and water. So I would need to make where is it? I've got a few things here I've not seen before. I would need to make a deep drill, which requires steel beams, which are like hen's teeth at the moment. Everything seems to require steel beams. Okay, so can I make any of these now? I'm looking in the wrong place again here. Nope, still not enough for steel beams. I'm going to grab some steel then. Okay. There's not very much steel being brought in by truck. Perhaps that's a problem. Let's go have a look at what the reason for that might be. I thought this would be a nice simple episode where we just did things in the order we expected to do them. Okay. So, the issue is we're using all our steel. That is a good argument for doubling our steel production. Now, this probably isn't the best way to do it. There's probably a better steel recipe that I'm not using, but we are just going to put down a second steel build and shift our bottleneck on to the next thing we don't have enough of. Let's put it here. It doesn't require water, so it's a nice simple build. And then I'm not getting built because I'm within a construction zone. Oh, that's quite exciting. Okay, but my bots don't seem smart enough to build the things we don't have the components for. Good. Okay, so what does it reckon we haven't got? We haven't got some assembling machine 1s and some assembling machine 2s and some crushers and splitters. Okay. Let's put that in as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, assemblers seem to be a problem. Can I make 10 of those? I can. Okay, and then it needs some blue assemblers. Let's make a few of those. What else do we have? It needs some crushers. So these are all things that that we will be making in our factory, but which at the moment, because the factory is still bootstrapping, because it's crippled for steel, is not happening. Alright, what are we still requiring that the bots don't have? Got some turrets engaged. Okay, so what I've been doing is, as I clear a patch, I've been dropping down a turret where the bugs used to live, because I've noticed that they tend to come back to close to where they were before. Okay, so we have these and these, which I'm going to need to clear out between episodes. I'm going to add a map pin. And let's set the icon to I just want a nice death head symbol, or a general die pig dog die type symbol, but I don't see one. Okay, let's just set it to X. Let's add another one. It's been annoying you can't move tags once they've been placed. I want that gone. I want that gone. Okay, and we have a gold patch here, which is probably the gold we're going to go for this build. Alright, so this is partly built. What are we missing? Oh, we're getting some steel built, so can't be missing that much. That's a crusher. So can we make a crusher? Yeah, we did make some crushers. All of those things can go. And these are assembly machine ones. So let's make some of those. I'm not particularly keen about making red engines, but we've got logistics request now. So I can request in 1 stack of red engines. I can request in, let's just do that for now. And I can also set assembly machine ones to auto trash, because they're just not something I ever actually want. And that means as I craft them, they'll get thrown out into the network, which is pretty nice, isn't it? Okay, let's go back, make the second 5. That should be dead quick. Okay, let's have a look. So I am now wondering whether I should do the next age tech, or if I just carry on running through things. Uranium text plates sound fun, don't they? It's always nice to have more colours. Computer age. Do I do it? Do I do it? I think I'm going to do all the non-computer age researches first. Lasers are going to be useful. I'm going to do a logistics network interface. I'm not quite sure what it does, but I'm assuming it's useful. Leave off the train stuff for now. Faster bots would be great. Coal liquefaction. We may run into oil issues, so good to do. Okay, so what's going on here? These are not getting placed down. I'm making them, and then they're not turning into anything, which is... Okay, right, I don't want submachine guns anymore, because I have a minigun that does the job far better. No, so... Goodness knows. Alright, maybe I need to turn off my auto trash. I think I'm just making lots of assembling machines which then get eaten up in making the tier 2s. So let's try again. There we go. Okay. So now I can turn my logistics back on. Alright, so where are we up to? We've doubled our steel production, assuming that the iron ingots keep up. Do we have any more of these things being made? Yes, we do. Okay. No, can't do that, but these are being made. That's those are quite important. Tier 1 assemblers are being made now. Sorry, this was not what I was trying to do. So, the whole point of this was to get a deep drill, and for that I need some steel beams. So let's set a request for steel beams. Okay, I also need to run a road out to here. And that's going to have to go along this way. Up and in, I guess. And for that, I need road. Now, do I have enough? Let's see I can make one of those. How many patches of gold do we have? We have at least 4, possibly more. But 1 is sufficient for now. Let's run over there, see if we can work out a road pathway to get us through. Okay, so we can come along here. And looks like there's a cliff in the way. Good. Alright, if we look at the clear, look at this, I'm stood on the road. There we go. If you're paying attention, you probably should have noticed that I should have made some blueprints for roads that go horizontally and vertically and included power poles and all that stuff. This will happen, but I'm thinking it will happen in between episodes, probably in a creative sandbox. Right, let's see if that deals with our trees. I've become really scared of trees after dying to them several times more than I've died to bugs. Yeah, bugs are not the major problem in this playthrough, it is the trees. Okay. I'm just going to stand back a bit while that burns. It looks very pretty, but yeah. It is a very silly way to die. Okay. Oh, there's the goal over there. So we need to arrange to turn right. Let's have a look. Oh, this is quite a good place to turn right. Good. So again, if I stand here, is that it? Nope. That's it. Okay, then we can get rid of this cliff and start looking at... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 golds, which I think is a pretty good number. Let's just run this down because I'm a little worried I'm going to run out of road. Which won't be a problem soon because we'll be recycling this stuff. The plan I'm going to have is that we use this poor road for the wilds, and then we use a good road inside our factory. Okay, so we're going to have a requester here for the drilling fluid. So let's set this. This is going to request drill fluid. I can find it now because it has, you probably can't see it, but it has a very small cog in the icon. Okay, and we'll set a request for this. Put a couple of bots in. All right, then, where was it? Deep drill. I'm just going to put down 1 now. Good. But we're going to need to put down all 5, I think. And we're going to have to also come back with pipes. Okay, so we can set a request. I'm going to start a new line for requesting things which are building products. So I need a pipe. 200 sounds like as many as I want. Undergrounds, I'm happy with 50. These mining things, deep drills. We have advanced deep drills. I'm not interested in them currently, and I don't think we need 50 of the things. We need like 5. Good. So then this will have... This outputs direct onto a belt, which is kind of nice. They only output onto one side of the belt, which is interesting. So you can fit 2 onto a single belt without any fear of overloading the belt. Okay. So when the bot arrives, this is ready to go. It doesn't even need power because this is powered by the drilling fluid, I think. Let's see. I may well be wrong with that. We may need to drag power back. Okay, so does this have... Oh, that was the petroleum. Okay. Not the drilling fluid. I'm going to run back and grab a bunch of large power poles. And again, we can set a request. This is really nice, being in a position where I can actually request things. Good. And lights. I can set a request for lights, sorry, rather than trying to craft them. Oh, this feels so good after all this time. Right. There was never a box set. Great. Okay, what I can do is just delete all of that, because all of these could be used for something else. So I need to make another 4 deep drills. Probably the quickest way is... Oh no, this really is using all that steel. Okay, I hadn't realised this would be such a steel-heavy thing now. But it does seem like everything at this stage requires stupid amounts of steel. Okay, I need some steel mechanical parts. 1 stack. I need some copper mechanical parts, 1 stack. I'm still in this hybrid situation where I'm partly handcrafting and partly relying on the mole. There we are. Okay, so this has no... The inputs have not been set. Okay, and then let's connect this so it's only active when we have less than 200 pipes, I guess, in the network. Pipes are relatively cheap and they're used for various things, so let's set that. Good. Do we have other things with boxes set? Yes, we do. Good. And then this is the important one. How many large power poles can I craft? None currently, because I don't have insulated wire. Okay. Is there a backup of insulated wire? Yes, there is. That's very good. So I can make all 12 of those. I can not craft any of these because I don't have steel beams. There just is no steel. Apparently steel is on the way. Okay. Let's have a look. So... I forgot to set a radar as well. Do we have any radars? Okay, let's make a couple of radars because I want to be able to keep a view of what we're doing. I've got plenty of gun turrets, but I don't have very much ammo. So again, ammo is something we're going to need to address. Still the steel beams. So we've got 2 of those. We need 2 more. What else can I set up while I'm here? Okay, I don't need all this coal. So I think coal can be set to 50 for now. Stone can be set to 50. Good. I'm going to need to keep some green circuits, but not all of them. Same thing with red circuits. I need to keep some, but not all. And then these steam engine things. Good. I don't need flying robot frames. Okay, that's all of those mining things that we needed. Do I have enough large poles? Probably not. What is this waiting on? Steel, of course. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look at our 2 steel builds again to see if there's any issues. Alright, something is blinking there. Ah, it's the display plate. Okay, so let's set this to steel. Good. And how are we doing here? Let's just grab those myself. Okay. That should be enough large power poles now. Now, there's a possibility that we'll run into issues with these. Yeah, with these hitting trees. But there's not a lot I can do about it. Okay. And why can I not make construction bots? Because I don't have the iron mechanical parts of all things. Am I requesting those? Yes, I am. So why don't I have them? Maybe I've used them all up making other things. Okay. Well, that'll have to do. So I'm going to blueprint it all down, and then we'll come back once I've got some nanobots, because I really don't want to stand too close to the trees. I fear the trees. Have I just done this in the wrong place? I have. Well, that's very annoying. Let's take all of this out again. I went along the wrong bit of road. If you don't know, when you have copy-pasted something, you can get it back from the paste buffer by using the, well, I'm using the mouse roller wheel. So it cycles backwards and forwards through your paste history. It only queues up, I think, about 20 items. It does kick things off the end of the list after a while. But it's definitely good for not losing track of things you've copy-pasted before. So it stops you from needing to constantly recopy them. Okay, so that should be it. So I'm going to add in the radar we made. Did I get any pipes? I did, I got 88 pipes. That's pretty cool. Let's put the radar. In fact, the radar wants to be one chunk over to line up. Wants to be in this chunk. Good. Alright, I can blow this bit of cliff away. And we can put the radar down here for now. I guess here would be the sensible place. Good. Let's get these all down. Okay, that bit there is actually on a road. I need to pick up the road, and let's do it with a bit of concrete. You need some flooring to pick up flooring, unless you have the jackhammer from Prastorio 2, which I don't have, obviously, because I'm not playing Prastorio 2. Okay, Can't really... I can do that, can't I? Okay. I'm not quite sure about this one. I do want to be able to walk through here. Alright. Then... Is there a route for a belt through this gap? No, there isn't. So we'll have to take this a different way. That's fine. That automatically puts the gold on both sides of the belt. Good. Drop that in there. And then we have one last bit of gold to come out. Right, let's dump it on there for now. And we will see how badly that backs up. It might back up too badly. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, in which case... I'm not quite sure how to do this. Okay, let's put it there, and then... that hasn't worked at all. Okay. It's been so long since I did any interesting belt mechanics. Let's bring it up here then. Okay, and then I wonder if I can do some cheap trick. Okay, so this is now balancing this one-sided output across both sides. I think that works, doesn't it? So, yeah, this is backing up ever so slightly, but I don't think we care. And, you know, at some point these machines will wear out. So we've got nearly a full box of gold. Let's have a quick look at the pollution situation. Okay, so I don't think we have any new nests that we need to deal with. Let's carry on back to base. And then I think we are pretty much done for today. So today's ended up being setting up gold, but not then doing anything with it. So next time we're going to process the gold, probably here, using some process that I do not fully understand yet. Apparently we need gold chunks and water, which produces pure gold and dirty water, and is done in a purifier. And a purifier... Purifiers require storage tanks, which require steel. Tanks, I can make them, so it's steel beams. Always the steel beams. So it is the... Why did I think it was in this? Arc furnace, caster, wafer, crusher, crystal grower, purifier. That's where it is. So it's the purifier. I need steel for that. There we go. Let's put one of these down, and then that makes me feel like I've actually done the process, even though I haven't. So a purifier. The recipe here is going to be... I can make dirty water from slag. That might be a good use of our slag. And I can do gold purification. Alright. This is what we're going to do next time. So, thanks for watching. We sort of got something done. We got gold, which is pretty cool, and we have 8.4k of gold, which is good by anybody's reckoning. I'm going to wrap it up here, kill off those bases off screen, and then come back to you and we will build our gold plant. Till then, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and tell your friends, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.